I was going to do a very nice try not to laugh challenge, you know? Maybe continue that. If I laugh, I play scary video games, and the more I laugh, the scarier it gets. But something happened. 2 pieces of somewhat breaking news just dropped. And it's not really breaking news because, first of all, it's TikTok. It got banned and I guess unbanned because of Donald Trump, I think. I'm gonna do more fact checking in the editing. And the other thing is actually regarding Donald Trump and the fact that he dropped a shit coin. And let's start with this. So, what happened? Well, to basically celebrate his presidency, Donald Trump has now got a shit coin. Wow. If that is not, I guess, a speedrun to lose all the credibility you have got, you know, you have, I guess, achieved thus far with your presidential win, I don't know what is, right? I mean, did he actually, you know, follow the Hawk Tour drama and realize, that girl made a lot of money, even though it was a rug pull and a scam. You know what? I'ma do it as well. And on that point, I would like you to go and watch Voidzilla, right? It's basically CoffeeZilla, but it's his second channel, and he made a video about this whole situation. Well, now that I said that, if you do not want to go there, I'm just gonna give it a quick rundown. So basically, this is just a scam, okay? It's just a scam. I can't put it any other way, right? So it's basically the same stupid stuff with, oh, you know, to celebrate my presidency, come join my community, you know, the only thing you have to do is pay money. I like money. Yeah, it's just a scam. And the funniest thing that I got from the CoffeeZilla video is the fact that it's most likely gonna last for the rest of Donald Trump's presidency, which is so funny. He made a meme coin and it's only gonna last for as long as he is president. Then he is out. Like, come on, this is kind of like the last big hoorah, you know, it's his second win and he decided, time to scam you. Yeah, that's why I said you kind of lose credibility, and it's basically a speedrun on how to lose credibility. My god, what does the orange potato... what is he thinking, right? Or at least the person that is in charge of this, but I would assume that he knows about this. My goodness. And you know what's even more annoying? The fact that, in my opinion, if you look at how Europe is behaving itself, at least the politician, it kind of mimics the Americans, right? A liberal one, Joe Biden, I guess, skyrocketed the cost of living, right? He got a lot of illegals in the country. He's done a lot of shady stuff. What are the European politicians doing? Almost the same exact thing. They're doing just as many shady things underneath the table as they were before, right? Even more illegals in the country right now. And that kind of proves the point that politicians really do not like that which they cannot control, right? But what do I know? Now, next piece of breaking news. Well, this one is not necessarily breaking news because we kind of knew already that TikTok might get banned, but what's more surprising is the fact that, as I said, I think Donald Trump stepped in to save it, quote unquote, and I'm even more confused right now. So, here's how this basically went, and how I managed to, I guess, come up with an opinion on it. So, I guess, if you were to tell me that, hey, what do you think about TikTok getting banned, you know, yesterday? Well, I would have told you, good riddance, I do not care. Now that I have watched a very interesting video, which basically kind of put it into perspective that, yes, TikTok is the place where all the brain rot, I guess, coagulates into this symbiotic piece of shit, but it's not only that. It's basically a place where small businesses can actually, you know, promote their stuff, right? It's good for free speech, even though I really don't want to say, but it kind of is. And because I think it's that good at free speech, it's kind of the reason why it became a byproduct of, you know, brain rot, because there's a lot of free speech on there, and because it is allowed, a lot of people take the, I guess, true free speech, which should be respected, and take a shit on it and come up with such, I guess, moronic and idiotic opinions and conspiracy theories and just make the whole platform crap. Plus the fact that if you take into account the fact that TikTok in China is basically an app that promotes ingenuity, creativity, being productive, you know, all that sort of stuff. And in the rest of the world, sure, you might get 1 or 2 accounts that do that, but all of them, almost all of them, are just brain rot. And that kind of brings me to the next point, which is, yeah, it's not a problem regarding national security. I mean, what are they gonna do with that information apart from selling it to data brokers? Let's be honest right now. It's not like they need your schedule or something to plan an attack, okay? If they really want to plan an attack, they will do it, okay? It's basically, I think, a matter of the Chinese trying to make us dumber, right? That's kind of the point. Otherwise, the algorithm would not promote such brain rot, you know, up top and give it a lot of money-wise incentive. And the politician, as I said previously, do not like that which they cannot control. Because one other thing that I saw, which was again very sassy, was the fact that the guy, and I think hopefully I'm right, I'm gonna fact check it in the editing and I'm gonna show you a lot of videos, photos, whatever. The guy that wrote the bill to ban TikTok invested a lot of money into Facebook, right? As he was writing that ban, as it was basically starting to take place, you know, starting to come into fruition. After it was clear that it was gonna get banned, he invested even more into Facebook, you know, into the stocks of Facebook. He bought some stocks. That's what I'm trying to say. But I cannot English because I need to be somewhat quiet, and I might actually sound depressed, but I'm not depressed. I sorry if I sound depressed, but when I talk quietly, you know, I sound like shit. So yeah, basically the guy that, I guess, started with the whole ban invested into the direct competitor of TikTok. And now I'm sitting here wondering, how many more politicians have done that as well, you know? Or, let's one up it. How many Facebook, you know, I guess investors have funded this TikTok ban? How many Instagram investors funded this? It's starting to be a little confusing, you know, a little too spicy for a dumb boy like me. But with good things, there must always be shite bad things. And that's kind of the definition of TikTok. I like the fact that a lot of small businesses can, you know, I guess, improve and grow their clientele using TikTok, right? It's wholesome. I do not like that TikTok harbors a lot of shitty creators and a lot of brain rot. But at the end of the day, this is clearly not because of the, I guess, national security crisis, that stupid reason. It's got more to do with the fact that, again, the government does not like that which it cannot control. Because let's be honest, if it really was a security issue, you know, with personal information, I think the European government would have been real quick to ban it, right? And not just a few states here and there, right? And that kind of shows you that it's not about security, it's about money, let's be honest. And it's about, I guess, politicians, governments, and big media companies, big tech companies, trying to basically cover up the truth, you know, to basically try and censor as much as they can. Take a look at Google, right? You're trying to Google something. If you have used Google for more than 10 years, I bet you that most of the times nowadays when you Google for something, you feel like you can't find anything. And even if you get the, I guess, answer on the first page, it's not really the answer that you are searching for. Not in the sense that you are delusional or actually searching for a fake answer on the wrong answer. No, you are really searching for something, but you are fed a completely different thing, you know? It's very weird. Well, it's not weird, it's basically called censoring and filtering out what's actually good but does not profit them with the things that are not good for us, but it does profit them. So, I welcome you to this rabbit hole. I hope I did not make your brain a whole mess. I hope I did not confuse you any further, but yeah. To, I guess, put it bluntly and to keep it short, Donald Trump launched the scam coin. Please do not invest into it unless you have millions and millions of dollars to, I guess, waste and potentially lose. Just don't do it, okay? You can invest your money in a lot of different things that are more profitable, enjoyable, and good. Just in general good at the end of the day. And Donald Trump should think twice about this kind of stuff because it loses him credibility. The fact that he won the election kind of shows the fact that the American citizens are actually tired of this diverse bullshit and, you know, I guess the pushing to the side of if you're a hard worker, you're gonna get paid, right? And when it comes to TikTok, it's a shitty platform in my opinion, but we should not let the government, you know, censor it, end it, destroy it because they cannot control it, okay? Even if there is a lot of assholes on TikTok, I think we should, I guess, advocate for TikTok banning this useless individual off of the platform and, you know, to basically stop, I guess, spreading brain rot left and right. I mean, it's reasonable. I think you can see it. Plus, if it was the, I guess, security issue, you know, if that was the actual thing and it was actually happening, what about Temu and all of the other big tech companies from China that are actually stealing your information and selling it to data brokers, you know? It's a little bit of shadiness regarding, you know, this whole TikTok ban drama, because now they ban it, now Donald Trump saves it. What motivation is behind that, I wonder? But I do not want to spend any more of your time, so what do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? On this one, I actually am very curious to hear your opinion on it, because, as I said, I'm a little bit confused about this whole situation, at least regarding TikTok. With the Trump coin is, as I said, clearly a scam. Don't engage in it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you a good day, good morning, good night, whatever it is. I really hope it's good, because, my god, it's looking like, you know, another shaky start to 2025, but I'm holding fast and hoping, you know, that this is just some minor inconveniences and that the rest of the year will be phenomenal. So, thank you again. Goodbye.